Watch our newest video and start your journey of self-discovery. Discover how understanding your why can transform your life, contemplate your personal objectives, and find inspiration in the narrative of discovering your purpose. Deep dive into what it means to improve, and let your drive lead you to a happy life. Discuss the importance of knowing why you want to improve. One of the most important parts of personal growth is figuring out why you want to get better. Setting a goal in your GPS before you start a journey is like doing this. It helps you make choices, stay focused, and be determined to get through tough times. It would be weird to start working on yourself without knowing why. It's akin to wandering aimlessly in search of prosperity. You might find things by accident, but not having a plan can make you frustrated and waste your time. On the other hand, when you know why you're pursuing something, every step you take is deliberate, and every milestone is a reason to celebrate. Not just having a reason is part of knowing your why. You need to connect with a greater goal that fits with your core values. It's the difference between small changes and growth that fundamentally alters things. This knowledge guides you towards actions that are in line with who you really are and away from things that aren't helpful to your long-term goals. Self-awareness also makes you feel good about yourself. When you know why you want to get better, you're not just trying to meet standards that other people or society have set. Your goal is to become the version of yourself that you've imagined, one that is more like your idea of success and happiness. So, as you think about the parts of your life you want to improve, stop and think about why you want to do that. Are they based on your interests, your dreams, or maybe your desire to get past problems? Let them be the light that guides you to a more aware and strong version of yourself, no matter what they are. Personal goals and motivations. Let's look at ourselves for a moment and think about what's important to us. Reflection is a strong tool that can help us find the way to our greatest hopes and dreams. It's not enough to just make goals. You need to know why you're making each one. Think about the dreams that make you feel alive when everything is quiet. What kinds of dreams do you have when you're calm? These aren't just empty thoughts. They're the beginnings of what will happen in the future. Your personal goals show who you really are and how you can reach your destiny. Now think about what makes you want to do things. Is it the urge to do something, discover something new, make a change, or get to know someone better? Your priorities are what drive you to reach your goals and keep going, even when things get tough. Thinking about these goals and why you want to reach them is not a one-time thing. It's a talk you have with yourself all the time. It means checking in with yourself often, changing your direction as needed, and making sure that what you're doing is in line with your true purpose. This conversation with yourself is a way to take care of your growth and make sure you're going in the direction that makes you happy. So I want you to stop watching this movie and think about what it says. What are the goals that really matter to you? What drives you to keep your fire going? These thoughts should help you decide what to do and how to live your life. They are like a map that will help you live a life with purpose and desire. A story about finding why. A young woman named Aisha used to live in a town that was tucked between green hills and rivers. People knew that Aisha was full of life and had a deep love for the arts. However, she found herself at a pivotal moment, uncertain about her future path. Even though her days were full of duties and chores, she wished for something more, something that would make her passionate and give her life more meaning. Aisha met an old painter one day. The painter was famous for his beautiful scenes that seemed to bring the peace of nature into any home. She asked him, "How do you find such meaning in your work?" The artist smiled and asked her to come to his studio, which had many paintings on the walls. Each painting was a different size and told a story about the beauty of the world. The painter told them his story as they walked through the studio. "Many years ago," he began, "I was looking for my why, just like you. I tried many jobs and hobbies, but nothing felt right as I went through life. One day, a storm led me to become lost in the woods. As I looked for safety, I came across a cave whose walls were covered with old drawings. Even though they were simple, they spoke to me, telling me about our ancestors' hopes and fears." The painter took a moment to look at the memories in his eyes. "I found my why in that moment when the background noise of the past was so quiet. I learned that art could help me connect with other people, share my stories, and calm down anxious hearts. After that, I turned my life over to art, hoping to capture the spirit of life's beauty and share it with the world." The painting captured Aisha's attention. The happiness she felt when she danced, the peace she felt when she played her flute, and the satisfaction she felt when she made things were all signs of her why. There was more to the painter's story than just his own. It was a reflection of her journey and a lesson about how people often find meaning in seeking out what makes them happy and connects them with others. Aisha thanked the painter for his inspiration and left the studio with a stronger will. She would no longer look for her why in other people's thoughts or in all the noise in the world, but she would follow her passion for the arts, letting it guide her steps and shape her future. Aisha discovered her purpose in the melodies and moves that had always been a part of her, awaiting recognition and appreciation. This is how Aisha's story began.